A grim task awaited the three warriors at the edge of the dark woods. Deep within the mossy hills, the cold breath of the earth beckoned them. Flickering torches cast long shadows against the gnarled roots above. The wizard's staff cut through the gloom with a soft, ethereal glow. A heavy wooden door stood as the final barrier to the unknown depths. Silence hung heavy as the cleric pressed his ear to the ancient grain. With a sudden click, the path forward yielded to their touch. Masonry replaced mud as they stepped into the heart of the mountain. 4 paths stretched into the dark, each holding a different fate. A silent agreement led them toward the dark passage on the left. Inside a cramped room, a solitary creature labored in the shadows. Panic filled the small room as the intruder demanded absolute silence. A single blow ended the threat before a scream could ever escape. Magic turned a fallen foe into a tiny creature of the field. The trio turned back, seeking the true heart of the Goblin's Lair. They found a chamber draped in stolen silks and fragrant petals. Unexpected smiles greeted the men from the shadows of the boudoir. Even in the dark, a wizard's charm can be a dangerous distraction. Stone rippled like water to seal the distractions away forever. The center path called to them with the promise of a final battle. A massive throne of bone and wood dominated the sunless cathedral. The king snarled as his personal guard rose to meet the challenge. Steel clashed against steel as blue energy tore through the ranks. Steve the wizard raises his magic wand and casts a spell. Bolts of arcane energy strike the goblin warriors, dispatching them with ease. Mike the fighter, surrounded by goblin warriors, swings his mighty sword and dispatches his foes. The guards fell, leaving the king alone in his crumbling empire. A flash of gold reduced the tyrant to a scurrying, harmless rodent. The spoils of war filled their bags as the king's reign ended. A shared look of victory passed between the weary companions. The morning sun finally broke through the mist of the dark forest.